Howdy ho, neighborinos. We are here for NCP week 4, I believe. I want to say it's week 4. We finally picked up a win last week, which was huge. Like, the win itself wasn't huge, but just getting out of that rut of losing all the time, you know, that little thing, that was nice. So now we got the confidence back, right? Now fucking Stella's got her groove back. The Emperor has his new groove back? I don't know, does he have more than one groove? I don't know, man, but basically we're going up against DRey and his, I believe he's the Guerrilla Tactics, or is he the Snugglers? I don't know, man. Either way, he's got two cool as shit teams, so he gets to just pick and choose whichever one he wants to be, you know? But, dude, this man has a scary-ass team. So, you can see it on the screen. That's a Melmetal. First of all, that's a Melmetal. Second of all, that's still a Melmetal. So, like, bruh, what the fuck, you know? That's a scary mon. Not a lot. It just does not die in one hit. He could invest it to live whatever hit he wants, whatever berry, AV, whatever. It's going to be annoying to deal with. So I have to kind of build around chipping that thing down and killing it late game. He's got a Mantine, which just does not die. If you know one thing about Mantine, it just does not die. When I was little, I used to live next door to a Mantine. It was 76 years old. You know how old it is now? Still ain't dead. Too old. That's what it is. It's too fucking old. Still ain't dead. You know? So, dude, this Mantine Darm is just too strong. He can slap a band or a life orb on it, and yeah, you're like, but Sheldon, you have a Mudsdale, you have a Quillfish. Well, Flare Blitz from boosting item can potentially 2-hit KO me, and it gets Earthquake for Quillfish, so like, it's looking fucking scary. And the last mod that I'm really scared of is going to be Haunter, just because my way of speed control is webs plus Scarfers, and then Unburden late game, but he isn't affected by the webs. So my only way of outspeeding the fucking Haunter, because unless I want to bring like Scarf Salazzle, which is Bootington Cheeksworth, I have to fucking Unburden and kill it with Hitmonlee. So that'll be fun. Alright, so I'm expecting either Darm or Haunter to be Scarf, potentially both. Darm does get Trick now, so it can trick a Scarf on a Mudsdale, it can trick a Scarf on a Quillfish or whatever. It has things and stuff it can do, and it is scary, right? So let's jump into the team. First of all, we have, see, I was talking to DRey, and I was like, yeah, dude, Galvantula was like the second mon I put on the team. I forgot, it's the first mon I put on the team, just because it's so good to help break that fucking Mantine. Mantine does not die, I hate it, and if it's still living out there in some podunk town where I used to live next to it, I hope it at least is quarantined and sad right now, because I hate it. So, Thunder, Bug Buzz, Volt Switch, and Sticky Webs, basically just to be able to kill that thing, to get up webs, to slow down some of his faster threats, and then just a little bit of momentum. You know, it's pretty standard Bushaki, which if you are wondering why it has that nickname, it's because it's a spider, right? It shoots webs, but it's also electricity, so it's like a Bukaki, but it shocks you, so it's like a Bushaki, right? See, I shouldn't have to explain that, but I do, so here we are, right? So next we have Choice Scarf, Rillaboom with the Grassy Surge, of course, first round pick. Some people are saying this wasn't a good first round pick. Dude, I think it is. I also didn't know that Grassy Surge has been nerfed to be only a 33% boost rather than a 50% boost, but at the time, I still think it's a good fucking mon, okay? You know, maybe you are right, maybe it's not a good round 1, but it's too late now, dude. Too late to apologize. It's too late. So, Woodhammer, U-turn, high horsepower, and knock off. This thing fucking just pivots on his team excellently. Good sentence. It does allow Serena in, kind of, but we do have the U-turn, which Serena can be bulky, but I kind of expect like an offensive Serena, just to be able to take advantage of the terrain. I did see he brought like Scarf against John, so I could pretty much see a Scarf Serena, maybe like a Banded Serena, take advantage of the terrain, and then just Power Whip, High Jump Kick, Play Rough, whatever, through my whole team. That'd be annoying. So, this boy is just Scarf. The plan is to basically, you know, have the grassy terrain to set for Hitmonlee late game, but then also to have the Scarf to be able to outpace some of his bigger threats like Raichu, Haunter, fucking, some lower Scarfers, and then I'm 1 point above Doug Trio, so if he wants to just be Focus Sash, I can U-turn on that and then pick it off later. Next, oh, I should mention too, that is Arena Trap Dougie, so that's annoying. So that's why we have the Shed Shell, and then we got this guy who's faster. So then we have Duraludon here with the Shuka Berry. This boy is thick as hell. It has really good defense, but not so good Spadef, right? So T-Bolt, Draco, Flash Cannon, and Stealth Rock. Originally I was running rocks on Mudsdale, but I realized, what's the fucking point, dude? That just invites in Mantine to come in and defog for free. But this boy right here, dude, this boy right here, this little fucking tower, this little fucking 5G disease spreading ass motherfucker, this guy here can drop a Mantine with Thunderbolt. I'm modest max special attack. He's going to want to be Fizdef to deal with Mudsdale, to deal with Hitmonlee, to deal with fucking Rillaboom, but he's not going to want to take a Thunderbolt and then, you know, rocks and all that stuff. He'll probably be Boots, but if he does want to be like Wakan or Lefties or something, then he is going to be taking that rock damage, which is nice. So, I realized I didn't need a whole lot of speed, and then the longer I looked at the team, the more I was like, okay, I probably got a little bit more speed for this. Okay, I probably got a little bit more. So this started out with only having like 40 something in best. So I was like, I don't need speed, I'm gonna have webs up. And then it just slowly became like an actual like offensive modest monster, you know? So it's actually good that we brought it like that though, because it does come into play later. So we got the Shuka-Berry, so that way even if Dougie does want to come in and trap us, it's not doing too much, and we can 2-hit KO it with the Flash Cannon, and we will outspeed it if webs are up. That's pretty much Duraludon. It's the first time it's coming, and I hope it's going to put in work. Then we have Mudsdale Showdown Road here, who is looking like he wants to put in some fucking work, dude. High horsepower, body press, rock slide, and toxic. This is kind of our, I say check, but it's more like, I don't know, dude. It's not Czech. It's more like Russian, you know? Like, this ain't no Czechoslovakian guy. This guy's probably more Russian, because, you know, he's probably a little drunk. He's cold, you know? So he's got, like, high horsepower, body press, rock slide, and toxic. I have just enough defense to be able to live some hits from Darm and from Melmetal, and then with the Rocky Helmet I can get some chip on those guys. And then also I have enough Spadef to where I am not too KO'd by like Psychic into Grass Knot, or Psyshock into Grass Knot, or something like that. I don't know. Basically, I get one swap in on on non-boosting item. No, I think I calculated Life Orb. I think I get one switch in on Life Orb Raichu if hazards aren't up and shit. Because I guess he really only has rocks though, so I don't have to worry about that too much. Good thing to notice during the fucking team builder, right? So Toxic is there just to be able to get a last-ditch effort Toxic off from like Goodra, Mantine, Pangoro, some shit like that. And then yeah, man, it's pretty self-explanatory. I did actually EV it to be good and shit, so we should outspeed the Melmetal. And yeah, man, it's just a pretty solid mono around. Next we have the WinCon. We have fucking Bucky McBadbat there in the back, ready to win, ready to attack. Bars? Bars. Grassy on Bird, knock off, close combat, poison jab, stone edge. The only scary thing about this set is this move right here. 80% accuracy. So, if I can, for the love of God, if I can, I'm gonna try my best to kill that fucking Mantine, or at least put it in range of close combat. I do like 20 to 30%, somewhere in there with close combat, maybe knock off or some shit. So, I really don't want to have to click Stone Edge versus it, but it's the only, dude, I had Rock Slide originally, that shit only does like 40%. Stone Edge does do like 50 to 60%, so with a little bit of chip damage, I can kill that thing. I just have to hit, and it's so scary, dude, having to hit, but this coverage hits his entire team. Barring resist berries, nothing really takes damage from it. Like, words are tough, dude. Nothing really takes 2 from this, and late game, once everything's been chipped down and U-turn and Volt switched on, nothing lives, you know? So, this is, like I said, dude, this is the WinCon. All I gotta do, if I can get up a Spike with this last mon that I've neglected to talk about until now, if I can get up a Spike and a little bit of chip damage off on Melmetal, he's gonna die to a CC. Goodra, like, same thing, Spike, maybe get a Toxic off on it. And everything else just gets in range. I just need some kind of hazard up to break the sash on Dougie, and this boy can fucking win. Now, last but not least, and let me fucking tell you, dude, you guys thought this was a meme pick? You thought this wasn't ever coming? You thought that because I said I would never bring this in the other video, that I will never bring it? It's on the team. Fuck with me, dude. It's a crit. Young Shady Penguin, Delibird, the fucking GOAT is on the team, and let me tell you, it has a good matchup. It actually has a good matchup. Holy dumb fuck. Icy Wind spikes Freeze Dry Debond. With max speed, if I go for Icy Wind versus a lead Dougie, he will be slower than me, and I can get up as many spikes as I want. Granted, he will probably have Sucker Punch, so he can do that, but you can't Sucker Punch me if I'm going for spikes, buddy, you know? So, Freeze Dry, 2 KOs Mantine. Even if he's Spadef, that boy is dropping to fucking max special attack Freeze Dry. So hustle, we ain't even need no hustle, dude. This ain't a fucking football practice. You don't need to hustle. All you gotta do is not go to sleep. I don't ask for much, dude. You don't gotta hustle. All you gotta do is don't nap on the job, you know? I'm reasonable. OSHA loves me. But, like I said, I just need a Spike to get up, and again, I want my hazard setters to be able to beat the Mantine. So, even if he defogs the Spike away, as long as he leaves with Freeze Dry damage, that's all fucking fine and dandy with me, dude. Freeze Dry will do over half. Like I said, I'm expecting Fizdef. If he is like mixed, I should still do half. If he's like max Spadef, we probably aren't doing too much, but I still have Destiny Bond, you know. But I don't. First of all, I think he's just gonna be Fist Def. But if he is mixed, we should be just fine. So yeah, if he wants to come out with the fucking Mudblood set, we should be just fine, right? But Delibird's on the team, dude. I'm not fucking around. This guy has a good matchup. I'm not fucking around. I'm bringing it, okay? This started as a joke when I was building with Pat, and I was like, what if I just bring this with, like, you know, Ice Shard, Destiny Bond? And then I looked at his set, and I was like, holy shit, it gets freeze dry. Holy shit, I can outspeed Dougie with Ice You in. Oh my god, I can get up Spike. So it just all came together. Everything's all fine and dandy. Destiny Bond is going to be a pain in the ass for him to play around with. I am so excited to do this right now, guys. So we'll see you in a second with the battle. Alright, so here we are in the battle versus DRey. We disconnected, and we had to recreate these first, like, 8 turns. So if you're wondering why we're clicking so fast, we're not that good at the game, I promise you. We're just have already clicked these buttons before, right? So I'm leading off with Delibird, and I'm sick and tired of you people on the internet criticizing Delibird, saying he's not a good Pokemon. I've had enough, okay? Nobody actually said that. But in my head, he's got haters, bro. He's got haters. He's got a sack full of haters in his tail, you know? So I'm clicking D-Bond turn 1. I don't give a fuck. I'm just clicking it. He's going to go for Psychic, take me down to my stash. I'm going to force him to have to, like, pick one, basically. So, do you want me to have free turns, or do you want to trade 1 for 1? So, that's the whole game plan. I'm not going down without a fight, dude. Like, I'm not going down without a fight. I don't know. I should have named this guy Young Jock, because if you meet me in the mall, dude, around Christmas time, it's going down. Dude, you fucking come up in the mall around Christmas time, you see the guy on the chair, it's fucking Delibird, and let me tell you, it's going down. He's going to withdraw. I'm getting up a Spike. We talked about this in the team builder. Mantine comes out, dude, he's fucking 2-hit KO'd by Freeze Dry. It's times 4 effective. I don't care if you only got 65 base special attack, or you're at 1 HP, you know? I'm clicking Freeze Dry. If he kills me here, I get a Spike up and 50% off on this Mantine. That's fine with me. So, we do about 60%, which is fucking insane. I think that's a high roll. Either he has no Spadef investment whatsoever, or we did get a roll on the higher side of things. So now I'm going to go for Destiny Bond. We are faster than him, so if he does, you know, want to just kill us, he's coming down with us. We get to kill this, which makes Hitmonlee's job way easier, and then we get a Spike up still. So he's going to go out into Mr. G Tactics. I hope that's his team name, because I couldn't figure out which one it was in the team builder. But I'm going for Destiny Bond again. If you want to trade this dude, I'm down. I'm getting up a Spike now. We spiking. I need this Spike to be up regardless. I don't give a fuck, you know? So now he's going to go into Dougie. Little shiny Doug, you know? I'm getting up a Spike. And here's the thing. So, he's got to hit a Rock Slide, or he can go for, like, Sucker Punch or something if he thinks I'm not going to go for an attacking move. And he doesn't want to miss. So I'm actually going to click Destiny Bond just in case he does want to click Sucker Punch. He does go for Rock Slide. He does hit, which is actually nice because we didn't have to recreate this 100 times trying to get rolls and shit. So I'm going right into my Scarf Donkey Kong, if you will. Rillaboom, I outspeed this by 1 point. Nothing he can do can even come close to killing me. I got the White Claw hiccups, good golly. So I'm going to just click U-turn. He probably has Sap Sipper Gudra in the back waiting for this thing. So a nice max attack U-turn is not going to feel good after a Spike especially, dude. Holy shit. Go for that U-turn. Do a solid chunk. We see he's definitely got some investment. He's on the bulkier side of things. It probably did only, 20-25%. So he's at least probably max HP, a little bit of defense. Now I'm gonna go to Jet Fuel. Because of that damage, I thought he wasn't like Spadef or like AV. So we do see he's lefty. That's nice. I'm pretty sure he dies to a Draco here, and if I'm at full health, he can't actually kill me. So I'm just dropping a Draco. Something dies. There's a Spike up. Something dies. He's gonna go into Raichu. I was like, okay, he's sacking the Raichu. That's it. We're gonna drop a Draco. Rain down from the heavens a Draco Meteor. And he fucking lives! What the fuck? Raichu, what the fuck is going on? He lived! Nobody lives that. What the fuck? I realize he's AV. He can, I didn't have time to calc, really. So I was like, he's AV. He's probably got, max HP AV. I don't know if he's max, but if he does have, some special investment, he can kill me with the, what's it called? He can kill me with the Focus Blast, so I got the fuck out of there. Duraludon, he has no switches to Duraludon, so I come in on a slower mon, I click free button every time, so I'm saving that for sure. We go into Donkey Kong go, all I gotta do is keep this alive. I don't really need health on it, I just need it to be alive. So now he's gonna go into Darmanitan, who I assume is also Scarf. So I think he's going to have dual scarf this and Haunter. So what I got to do is go hard into Young Showdown Road here. I have Rocky Helmet, so if he just wants to U-turn out, that's fine. I'll get some chip on that. We got a spike up. If he wants to come in, take more spike damage, it's whatever, dude. I'm about it. So we're going to go into Mudsdale. He goes for the Flare Blitz, and this does approximately 1 Chunk and Funk. This does a lot. So we actually see he's not boosting item. He's probably just Scarf, like I said. So he's at a little bit more than half, probably about 60-65%. That is in range of the Rock Slide. I don't want Mantine to come in, so I'm clicking Rock Slide. Mantine should be in range of Rock Slide. All I gotta do is hit. 90% of the time, it works every time. I'm clicking it. I don't give a fuck. It's just gonna click it. So even high horsepower is only 95%, so it's not like I could just click Earthquake here and have a guaranteed hit, you know? So he's gonna trick me, and I'm like, well, what the fuck? He can't be Scarf. He tricks me a Flame Orb, which is hilarious. So fucking good on him. That was a good set. That completely neuters this, and now he has an opportunity to defog if he really wants to. So, I don't think I die to most things on his team. Like, he can go into Raichu and click like Grass Knot, but if he's not super invested, he doesn't kill me. I have a decent amount of Spadef. I almost said a good amount of Spadef, but you know. So we're in here with this thick fucking good old boy of a horse. We got a spike up. All we gotta do is click a button. So he's in here with Goodra now, and he's gonna click a button, but I don't die to anything, so I'm gonna just click, and I'm burned. I realize I should have just clicked Body Press and not been stupid, but I click High Horsepower for some reason. Like, I literally, you can see on the screen, I am burned. I'm like, High Horsepower does most damage. I don't know. It was kind of dumb, but it doesn't really matter. So he's just gonna Dragon Pulse me. I don't kill it anyways, so oh well. Yeah, that does very little. We can see he's probably not invested at all. I go for that High Horsepower, and we do nothing to him. I was like, oh yeah, I'm burned. Oops. So, yeah, definitely should have Body Pressed there, but oh well. So now I can go for a Toxic. I figured he's going to be like, oh, he's just going to stand and click buttons. I can go into Mantine and click Defog, but he actually goes for the Life Dew. So I'm not even doing 25% to him, so he can easily just get that off. But now I'm going to go for a Toxic. So that way, if he does just want to sit in here and click Life Dew, he's going to, you know, it's going to rack up. We're going to turn, you know, earlier it was going down, now we turn into Rack City, dude. This shit is racking up. 10, 10, 10, 20. What's the increments? Fucking 8, 16, 24, then 50, bitch. You know, Rack City, dog. So, I'm clicking Toxic again, because I'm like, dude, this is the easiest Mantine in his life, right? Easiest Mantine in his life. So he's just going to definitely go into Mantine. I'm clicking Toxic again. We hit, we hit a Rock Slide, we hit a High Horsepower, and we hit 2 Toxics. Holy dumb fuck. Mudsdale, you champion. You fucking heavy-ass champion. So now he has to pick, does he want health on this, or does he want that spike off the field? This is perfect because I can save this as a sack, and I can just go hard out into Bushaki, and it doesn't matter whatever happens, you know? So I'm going to get at my webs. I need those webs up because if that Dougie hits the webs, I outspeed it with just about everything on my team, and he does defog, right? So he doesn't roost, which is actually kind of better. Granted, Delibird put in a lot of work to get that spike up, and I'm proud of fucking Delibird, dude. Delibird did what it needed to do. It got chip damage off on stuff. It made him forced him to switch around, and it got up a spike, and it got some damage off on stuff for us. So we fucking take those. So now he's going to switch out as I get up my webs. He's going to go out into Raichu. Now, since at this point, I've had enough time to like collect myself and kind of calc and see that he doesn't have investment on Raichu. To be able to live that Draco, he has to be like almost max. So I should live any hit from this guy, Psychic, fucking whatever, and I'm just gonna click Bug Buzz. We'll take out this Raichu, which is like the last thing standing in the way of everything else on the team. Really, like it's just the last fast thing that hasn't hit the webs yet. So once this thing dies, I outspeed everything on his team with everything on my team, you know? So he's just going to go for the Psychic. It does about half. It's fine. Bug Buzz takes him out. Battle of the Electric Types. The spider beats the mouse. I feel like that's probably a Disney movie somewhere. I don't know. But Bushaki picks up a kill. Good for him. He hadn't been doing much this season, you know? So here's a couple plays here. He can go into Dougie and trap me, except for the fact that I am young Shed Shell. And that's exactly what he does. He goes out into the Dougie. And because he chose to go out into Dougie, I'm like, okay, he's stashed. So I can stay in here, and I can break his stash, or I can go out and I can sack my Mudsdale, and everything will be all fine and dandy. And I don't have to worry about playing Sucker Punch games. I don't have to worry about taking him down to a sash. It's all good, dude. So I'm going hard into my Mudsdale. Sack that horse. Horse, you've done a great job. Fucking love you, bro. But you're going to have to be sacked. So we go down to the Flame Orb. So Darm actually got a kill from the grave from that burned orb, which is hilarious. But we see that he did go for Sucker Punch. So if he is banded or some shit, then he's going to have to go for Sucker Punch again. That gives us the freest Rillaboom this side of the Mississippi. And I am free to just click either U-turn or knock off. I can go for Woodhammer if I really want, but I'm not really feeling it because, like I said, he does have that Goodra in the back who is probably just going to be Sap Sipper, you know? So this time, yeah, I'm clicking knock off. I should kill, and I definitely 2-hit KO. So if he does have like some bulk on him, which Bulky Doug Trio, what is this fucking PCP season 3, you know? But I can just click young knock off, and I should be able to take care of this guy and deal with anything else that comes in. So he's going to go into the Mantine just to sack it. Like, this doesn't live, you know? So our fucking, our Neil Pert over here is going to knock off the Heavy Duty Boots, kill the Mantine. That means the webs are there to stay. If I get up rocks, they're going to be there to stay. If we get a fucking Pot of Greed card and we're able to draw another Delibird, then I can get up another Spike, you know? So, you know, we got options. Ooh, White Claw. So he's going to go into Goodra. I'm going to take the speed drop, and I can just click knock off again, but I don't really want to let this thing die. So I'm probably just going to go into the Galvantula and sack that. That just basically allows me to be able to get in Duraludon for free. I can get at my rocks, break the potential sash on the Haunter and or the Doug Trio, and then I'm set to sweep with Hitmonlee. Like, at this point, there's nothing he can do to stop this. Like, I just all I gotta do is make sure I have enough terrain turns, and I'm good to go. And you only need the one turn, you know, but I just gotta make sure it's active when Hitmonlee hits the field. So swapping out of that guy, I'm gonna go hard into Galvantula and just sack it. It sucks sacking him after he did a good job, but oh well. He goes for the Ice Beam, and it doesn't kill me, which is hilarious because now I'm able to get off another hit off on the Goodra. I don't kill it, definitely for sure do not kill this, but like, you know. So I'm gonna just go for the Bug Buzz, do a little chunk, so that way he can't at least just sit here and spam the Life Dew or whatever it's called, the Mountain Dew, fucking Gamer Grill bullshit, you know. So yeah, I'm just clicking Bug Buzz. Yep, I'm only gonna do what, 20%? Yeah, we do about 20 fucking percent to this Spadef monster here, and he's gonna take us out with the Dragon Pulse. R.I.P. dude, R.I.P. Bushaki. Bars. Dude, we got some pretty good bars this fucking video. So now for Sherskis, he is in range of the Draco Meteor. He is he's toxic. If he wants to switch back out, he'll come in and take more rocks. I'm getting up my rocks right now. I say more rocks, but he took a spike earlier. You know what I mean? Shut the fuck. Don't fucking come at me sideways in the comment section, dude. We're in here with my cell tower, and even though I only have 3G internet in my home because apartment in Texas, I'm here and I'm fucking downloaded, dude. So I have a pretty free Draco here, and he knows that. So I'm just gonna get at my rocks. If he wants to go Dougie and live with the sash or whatever, that's cool. So what does he have left? He has Haunter. He has Doug Trio, and he has Goodra, right? So I believe we're 3-3 right now. He's going to go out into the Dougie. Take the webs. I'm faster. And I'm going to get up my rocks. Perfect turn, dude. Perfect fucking turn. Why does Duraludon have a ducktail? No one knows. No one knows. Now, I can 2-hit KO this with Flash Cannon. If he Sash Cannon, then what am I going to say here? Oh, that's not even... I'm starting sentences I don't even want to finish. Flash Cannon has a chance to kill, but if he Sash, it doesn't. So there's no real point in me going for the Draco Meteor, because I figured he was probably Sash. So, Shuka, we eat that. Get just a little bit of recovery, you know? And then we are able to go for the Flash Cannon again, pick this guy off, and then everything, dude, everything is set for Hitmonlee to win. If that's Scarf Haunter, he's dropping to a knockoff. If he's Cobra Haunter, then I knock it off with Rillaboom, and then I kill it with Hitmonlee, assuming it even lives the first knockoff, you know? Everything should be set up for this late game Hitmonlee sweep. So he's going to Sucker Punch, showing us he wasn't Choice, which means he was probably Sash, and Flash Cannon is going to kill the Dougie. Duraludon is fucking terrifying when you look at him, dude. When he shows his little, when he opens his mouth and like tilts down and shoots a beam, you know, that looks fucking, that's, dude, Duraludon shooting an attack is my sleep paralysis demon, for real. So he's thinking about it. He's going to go into sloppy. And I realize I just need damage off on this. I don't actually want to kill it, so if I just hit it with a flash cannon, it's in range of knockoff from Rillaboom, and I'm Scarf, obviously, so I can just lock on into Rillaboom knockoff and probably just win. If he is Scarf Haunter, he does just kill me with the Sludge Wave, but then I come in with Hitmonlee and win the whole game. So it's either going to be a 1-0 or a 2-0, I think, unless I'm forgetting something. So all I'm going to do is click Flash Cannon, do some damage to this guy. He's toxic, whatever. Now he's definitely in range of the knockoff. He goes for the Mud Shot, which is hilarious because that's like the tech, dude. That's the Gen 8 tech, is fucking Mud Shot. Everything gets Mud Shot now, and it's hilarious. But yeah, Duraludon has Piss Poor Spadef, so anything was killing it from that range. Now he's definitely in range of max attack knockoff. So I'm going to click it. He's not gooey. We've U-turned on this before. We didn't get the gooey, so we know for sure we will outspeed the Haunter if he's not Scarf, and we know for sure this will kill. So nothing left to think about. I'm just clicking knockoff, and I like stopped for a second because I was getting hype in this game, and I was like, I don't want to misclick and lose right now, so I'm just going to click knockoff, please, and we do. That boy drops, and we are back at full health. So this all comes down to, is Haunter going to be Choice Scarf? He's got the Levitate ability. He is not affected by the webs. All he's got to do is come in and click Sludge Wave. If he isn't Scarf, we probably just kill him because we got the rocks if he's like Sash or some shit. So all we got to do is just click this button and we'll pick up another dub. That's all we got to do. Unless I'm forgetting something and I'm stupid, we should be fine. So he's coming in, I'm locked in, I'm clicking knockoff, he's taking rocks damage, everything should be all fine and dandy. Does he just kill me with a Sludge Wave? Are you just going to kill me with a Sludge Wave? Nope, he's not Scarf, he was fucking Life Orb. And I actually had to ask him what it was during the damage because I was celebrating a little bit when the announcement, when the text came across and said, you know, this is that. So holy fucking shit, we win 2 in a row now. Holy fuck, I think I'm finally understanding this team. I'm realizing what is going on, what we got to do to be able to win games. Unburdened, Hitmonlee, and Rillaboom are the fucking tag team champions, dude. They're like, it's like the fucking Hart Brothers or whatever. Not the Hart Brothers, the Hardy Brothers. That's what it is, dude. They're the high flying champions, dude. So, yeah, man, definitely check out DRey. I'm excited to look at his perspective from this battle because I know he was like, who the fuck brings Delibird, you know? Also, DRey is one of the nicest guys in the community and also the only other PokeTuber I know that has a podcast. So definitely check him out. In fact, when I first sent the invitation for this battle, I made the little land thing say, NCP Week 4 Battle of the Podcasters, so that was funny. We had to recreate and do all that shit because we DC'd, but, you know, so definitely check him out. I'm looking forward to next week, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing his content, and, well, you know, we might just have to do a collab or something in the future, so like, subscribe, do all that bullshit, and I will see you guys next week for some more NCP action, and, I don't know, dude, I'm feeling frisky, so maybe we'll wrap something soon. I don't know, that'd be fun, right? So, yeah, bye forever.